Hello everyone, kia ora from New Zealand, and welcome back to day 18 of this 21 days of meditation program. We're here with week 3 now, almost end of week 3, deepening our knowledge and establishing our thoughtless awareness. So let's dive deep into it. I want all of you to relax, make yourself comfortable, and close your eyes. Be aware of your breath and bring it to consciousness. And assess your inner thoughts, because thoughts are the main reasons for our being. And this is what we need to be aware of, our thoughts. So we're going to assess our inner thoughts at the start of the meditation, and then reassess how we feel after we've done a thoughtless awareness workshop, and how we can maintain that state of thoughtless awareness. And here we go, calmly into part 2 of thoughtless awareness today. So as you're aware, certain housekeeping rules. You are being recorded live, and this is a live streaming on YouTube. So kindly put your phones on silent mode, and please mute your microphones at the same time. The chats will be disabled during meditation. If you have any questions or you want to raise anything, please feel free to put it in the chat box, and we can address everything end of the session at the time of Q&A. So anyone here for the first or the second time, we can disable your chat boxes, and you can raise your hand and unmute yourself to let us know, and then we can put you to the right breakout room if necessary. No, I think everybody seems they're returning participants, which is great. Perfect. So Today's session, day 18, is all about thoughtless awareness part 2. We'll be touching base on what we did for yesterday's agenda and techniques, and exploring that in further detail. But before we do a guided meditation on the part 2 of thoughtless awareness, we like to share an entertainment video of a music performance played by musicians who are Sahaja Yogis. So it gives you an understanding of, if you're a Sahaja Yogi and you have that spiritual awakening and thoughtless awareness, how your music and rags and any instrument can play a profound influence to your meditation and your chakras. So you will feel that, and it'll be good to hear everybody's experiences after that. So there's something new and different, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And of course, after that, we'll have guided meditation, part 2 of thoughtless awareness, and then with Her Holiness Shri Mataji's words, taking you deep into the understanding of everything, with again a silent meditation with meditation music in the background for you to meditate silently, but music in the background. And then of course we end the session with our interactions and Q&A, and we can share our experiences. So here we go. We have lead today, Sobik, and I'm sure all of you are aware of him. He's a fun personality, amazing Sahaja Yogi, and an IT professional. So he'll be leading our today's part 2 thoughtless awareness, and my co-host Abhinav will end the session with Q&A. Here we go. All to you, Sobik.
Thank you, Varnika. Kia ora to everyone. Good evening and namaste. Today I'll be taking you through the program, and I will try to facilitate your understanding and the experience of thoughtless awareness. So I would like to start with a little bit of what Tina and Mohan did yesterday. I'm just doing a recap. We talked about what thoughtless awareness is and what does it feel like. Tina shared her personal experiences, and so did Mohan, regarding their experiences with thoughtless awareness. Then the right time to be in thoughtless awareness as well, and the techniques. So the thoughtless awareness is when our mind is not thinking, of course, but how do we know that it is not thinking, or what does it feel like? The thoughts, when they come like a chain, and one thought is hooked up with another thought, and then the third one, then the second one is linked to the third one, and the fourth one, and so on. And we jump from one thought to another thought. So it comes like wave, the thoughts, and the rising of one thought in the mind, before it goes down, another thought actually covers it, and another thought springs from the existing thought. So we don't see the falling of the first thought, but we immediately go into the second one, and so on. We go to the third and the fourth and the fifth. So the idea is, when the thoughts fall down, and if we are watching the thoughts, we can see the thoughts falling down before another one comes in. And when it falls down and before another one comes in, there is a little gap in between. And last time I was with you, I actually said this word called vilamba. Vilamba is a delay. So delay happens between one thought and the another. And the thought that were coming, running at you like a wave of thoughts, they begin to slow down. So it comes slowly, walking or even crawling towards you. So you can see the thoughts coming in, and you're aware of that. So when you are in the gap between those two thoughts, that is called as being in meditation. So you add awareness into it. That is, you're aware of yourself, you're aware of your chakras, you're aware of your nadis, what's happening on your fingertips and around you as well. So at gross level, you are aware of what is happening around you, noises, lights, air you breathe, and so on, and what is happening inside you as well. And the right time to be in thoughtless awareness is actually all the time. So we will talk about that a little bit later as well. Now, techniques we talked about were the techniques that we've already learned. They're simple techniques of deep breathing that we did yesterday, balancing ourselves, clearing ourselves with the 5 elements, with Footsoaking and stuff. Then we work on individual chakras. We put attention on them. We ask Mother Kundalini to clear them. One more thing that we are adding today is, and we talked about that yesterday as well, is the music and being in nature. We all have experienced that being in nature actually is very healing as well. So with the music, we'll try to go into thoughtless state today. And what we're doing today is we are playing you the performance from a couple of practicing Sahaja Yogis. So they are playing a raga called Indian classical music, and rag called Nirmal Kaunts, and on flute and an instrument called santur. So what I recommend is you just watch this performance by putting your attention on the top of your head. Before that, a little bit of perspective on how to watch. Now, watching is witnessing. When we witness, we do not reflect. We just watch. And when we do that, our attention falls on our spirit, because that is the innate quality of the spirit, to watch. That's the dharma, you can say, or the sustenance of the spirit. That's why it is spirit. So it watches without being involved. And when that happens, the joy that comes out of that, whatever we're looking at, fills us and puts us into thoughtless awareness again. So it takes us into meditation. So I recommend that you watch this without any reflection towards who is playing, what is happening, why that instrument, and why this bit and whatnot. Don't go into the intricacies of the music, just listen and enjoy. So let's play the music. We can put both our hands on our lap and attention at the top of the head as we listen to the music. I hope you enjoyed the music and the performance. It took me to a very enjoyable state of meditation. So we will now go into meditation. I would kindly ask you to raise your Kundalini and take one. To start with, we will take both our hands or put both our hands onto Mother Earth. If we are sitting on a chair, then we'll just dangle our hands towards Mother Earth. With our eyes closed, we will put our attention on our left channel, which gives rise or provides energy for all our emotions and desires within us. So we will look into our desires and emotions, not picking particular desire or emotion, but in general, put attention on our desire and emotions. And we can ask Mother, please channelize all my desires and emotions that are obstacle in my spiritual ascent into the earth element. So what we are doing here is we are asking Mother Earth to just make us clean of all those obstacles within us, whether it is right side or left side, doesn't matter. So we're connecting ourselves with Mother Earth. And we can put our attention on the right side also. We can say, Mother, please take away all my tiredness. Please take away all my overactivity. Please take away all my inclination towards being too much futuristic. In a whole, please take away all the tensions, heaviness, and the negative energy from all my chakras and nadis. Now we allow Mother Earth and Mother Kundalini to work on us. So we'll put our attention on our Sahasrara, which is at the top of our head. And leave our attention there. Just watch our thoughts. So we continue to watch our thoughts and be in that state of thoughtless awareness. in which we are completely connected, and all the energy of Mother Kundalini, Mother Earth, can work on us. Let's take both our hands on our lap. Have our back, our spine as straight as possible. And the attention on the top of the head. At this state, let us look into our mind and see if we can be aware of any thoughts. Let's see if any thought is lurking inside our head. For next 20 seconds, we'll just watch any thought that is coming into our head. Not for too long, just 20 seconds. So let's give ourselves that 20 seconds. So, as we look at our thoughts for 20 seconds, we can increase that gap to 30, 40, 50, and 50 seconds, and a minute, and 2 minutes, and so on. But as we practice doing that, it will automatically increase, and you are just there. You don't have to put any effort. That's why effortlessness is the sign that you're hitting the thoughtless awareness regularly. So let's look at the signs of thoughtless awareness. We begin to notice the changes within us, that shows that we are actually going into the state of thoughtless awareness. And the very first thing we notice, if we can go to another slide now, we can slowly open our eyes to the effortlessness. That is, you don't have to put any effort in going into the thoughtless state, because it is not your mind that you have to fight with. It is the Kundalini within, it is the power within, it is the spirit that has awakened that automatically takes you into that state. So in the beginning, I actually talked about what was the right time to be in thoughtless awareness. I said that I'll talk about it later. But when effortlessly you can be in thoughtless state, you can be in that state any time of the day. You can give yourself 10 seconds or 20 seconds or 30 seconds. Just watch at the top of your head. Now that top of the head is the fontanel bone, also known as Brahmarandra. And the seat of the heart is there. And in the heart resides the spirit. So what we're doing is putting our attention, the light of our attention, to the spirit that is also reflected at the top of our head. And when our attention is on the spirit, we just witness and we just be there, do nothing basically. And that happens after some time, that will start happening spontaneously. You don't even have to put any effort to put your attention at the top of the head, but it starts spontaneously at any time of the day. You just feel so blissed and relaxed. And the third thing is your own desire to be in that state develops. So you look forward to sit down for meditation. You don't have to force yourself into meditation. And with that happening regularly, we feel that our personality changes and we begin to get the qualities of the spirit that we talk about, all the qualities of the chakras and stuff. But the very basic quality is to be able to witness everything. That is the quality of the spirit. And that's what we want to become. The very first sign, as Shri Mataji says, that Sahaja Yoga is working on you and you have been meditating, is the improvement in your physical health. So watch that space out, how you're feeling physically as well. So in these 21 days, we have sown the seed. We're still in the process actually. But after that, it is our own responsibility to grow ourselves into a tree. All right, so let's listen to Shri Mataji, where she talks about the importance of being in thoughtless awareness. And we cannot actually stress enough how important it is. And while we listen again, hands on lap, attention at the top of the head, you can watch Shri Mataji with eyes open, or if you want, you can also close your eyes and meditate from within. Just listen to Shri Mataji being thoughtless without any reflection or reaction.
How to do meditation? Many people ask. Don't do anything. To just go into thoughtless awareness. Try to go to the thoughtless awareness. If you can get into that condition of thoughtless awareness, you've done your job. Because that's the point where you are with the truth, with the reality, with the joy, with everything that is so fundamental. When you meditate, try not to make some sort of a function out of it. No. Meditation is something silencing yourself, silencing your thoughts, and going to that deep ocean which is within you itself. But supposing you don't do that, if you don't meditate, I can make out immediately those who are meditating and those who are not. It's not difficult for me. Those who do not meditate are always hesitating. They are confused. They can't understand. And that's why meditation is the most important thing in search. Just like a light burns with the electricity flowing in it, you can say, or by because of the candles. In the same way, meditation is a continuous availability of the divine force. That will reduce all your apprehensions. Not only that, but takes out all the negative thoughts. It takes out all the discouraging things. And when you are meditating like that, thoughtless awareness, then you will be amazed how you are helped from within and without. It's a terrible power that works, this thoughtless awareness. So those who do not meditate cannot go very much far with the advantage of Sahaja Yoga. One should try to meditate and go up to the point of thoughtless awareness. So, what happens to you? If you are in thoughtless awareness, what happens to you is that you get the confidence, complete confidence of divinity. You know you have that. I have seen children coming from our school in Dharamshala, extremely confident and extremely humble. And I asked them, what do you do? They said, Father, we meditate. We meditate in the school, in the evening, and that meditation helps. Imagine these small children can say that. So why not you also understand that meditation will give you security. It will give you a real enlightenment and a complete connection with the divine. Without the connection of the divine, what's the use of doing surgery? I know the people who are meditating, who have gone down into their being and who are very developed. Also, I know people who are little superficial. Your depth is in thoughtless awareness. It's a very important point which you should reach. Looking at anything, if you are thoughtlessly aware, then you really become reflective about it. Just works out that way. I don't know how far you can remain in that condition. But even for a second you can achieve it. You start achieving it more and more. I've talked so much about meditation before. But today when I see all these candles burning, I think they are all meditative. They are all in meditation. And that's how they are burning. In the same way, Sahaja Yogis who meditate, I know. And those who don't, I know. And if they have problems, I know why the problems are there. Main thing is your connection with the divine is only possible when you meditate and become thoughtlessly aware. That's the point where divine works. It helps. It comes to your help in such a way that you don't know how you have achieved it. So thoughtless awareness is the first point all of you should achieve. Very important. After that, we can achieve something else. But the first step is thoughtless awareness. It's very important to become thoughtlessly aware, because then there are no thoughts coming from the left or right, from the present or the future. Just in the present, you are there. It's something you all have. It's not that I'm saying that to you, but all of you have this. But steady yourself. You have to steady yourself at thoughtless awareness. How long? That's not the point. The point is once you touched it, you will go on touching it. Many people meditate, but their thought process is going on. They are not thoughtlessly silent. Now, this is the one point which is very important. If you have to grow, you should be absolutely in connection with the divine through thoughtless awareness. You don't have to pray. You don't have to call anyone. Nothing. It just works because it is within you. All these thoughts are bombarding from both the sides in your mind. These thoughts that are coming to you have no meaning within. They do not substantiate yourself. You are an ocean. And you have to get into that state of thoughtless awareness. It is always described in all the great books, but not so clearly as I am telling you. I don't say that some of you do not get thoughtless awareness, so they are good for nothing. No. But please try. You can all get into that state of thoughtless awareness. Even for a second, if you get it, it's a very good idea. Then you go on increasing that second. I think it's a reflecting mind. When you look at something, you become thoughtlessly aware. And then your mind reflects to the depth of what you see. That's how you all will become really very creative surgeons. What I find that this state of thoughtless awareness is not established by many, which is not good. Today, on this day of Diwali, I would say that you enlighten yourself with thoughtless awareness. It is not difficult. It is within you, because thoughts are coming from this side and that side. And they are not the waves of your brain, no, just your own reactions. But in case you meditate in the real sense of the word, then you will get into that thoughtless awareness, which is a very important point. And all these nonsensical thoughts, which are of no use to you, will disappear. They won't be there, and then your growth is possible, and you grow very well. Many people are here who will say, Mother, we don't get that state. Try. Try that. I don't believe you cannot get it. All of you can get that thought that I can get it and you will get it. In that, you don't have to discard anything, you don't have to see anything, just go into meditation and you'll be amazed how it will work. Of course, you are very much there, most of you, but still, I would say, increase that thoughtless awareness, that area. Today is very important because of this day of Diwali. Diwali is supposed to be Enlightenment Day. But enlightenment within is how much you are in thoughtless awareness. And everything works out because you are the ocean of it. You have it within yourself. Only you have to tap it. If you don't tap it, then it doesn't work out. You have to just tap it. And you will be amazed that you are a source of such joy, source of such happiness. I should say source of real enlightenment. So today's message is that while meditating, go into thoughtless awareness. No thought is important because it's your own creation. But if you have to become with the divine creation, you have to get to that state of thoughtless awareness, minimum of minimum. Once that comes to you, gradually it will grow. And you will be amazed how you will be able to grow into Sahaja Yoga in a very big way. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shri Mataji. So we don't have much time left today to talk the talk. The best idea is to go into meditation again. So I would ask you to put your hands on the lap and with the right hand touch the top of your head. Press gently, rotate in clockwise manner, moving your scalp. Give it a gentle massage. And say, Mother, I am the pure spirit. I am the pure spirit. I am the pure spirit. Let's settle our attention there at the top of our head. Take our hand back onto our lap. And while watching our thoughts, we'll listen to this piece of music in the background again. But we just watch our thoughts. We can slowly open our eyes now. And we will take Bandhan, raise our Kundalini and take Bandhan. Thank you very much for attending the program today. I would just like to add one more sentence to it. With the second most important thing that we do in Sahaja Yoga, which is being sincere and honest to ourselves, we do the first most important thing, which is our meditation. So please combine those two things, sincerity and honesty to ourselves, and meditate. And that will be blissful. Thank you.
Thank you, Sobit Bhaiya, for the lovely meditation, the guided meditation. And the most important point that you said towards the end, which was sincerity. I'll just ask each and every one of you to just raise your hands and close your eyes if you can for a few seconds and ask Mother Kundalini to tell you, to give you a sign on your palms about your subtle system. Or just be thoughtless for a few seconds. Do you feel anything? Any tingling on your fingers, left hand, right hand? Any hot sensation? coolness, cool breeze at the center. And if you feel something, just I hope you all are also maintaining your journal. So just make a note of that, and you'll see at the end of your journey, like I said before, that how much you've accomplished in all of these days. And if you feel, I'll repeat again, if you feel any warm, hot sensation, any tingling, don't worry, it's part of the process. Mother Kundalini is doing her job. And if you don't feel anything, again, don't worry about that. Just be sincere with your meditation. And as you all must have now realized that since past 2 weeks, after gaining all that knowledge about Sahaja Yoga, you're in a subtle system, that the ultimate goal now is thoughtless awareness. And if you noted in the slide before when Sobhik Bhaiya was presenting that the signs of thoughtless awareness is spontaneity, it's effortlessness. And it's not limited to meditation, actually. It's a part of your life. The spontaneity, the spontaneous creativity comes to you. I mean, in your work, when you will go and present something, give a presentation, you'll see that how ideas spontaneously flow through you. You don't have to make any effort. And in the presentation yesterday, like Tina said, that Einstein, the theory of relativity came to Einstein spontaneously while he was doing some mundane job. Not really on to a project. So anyway, I hope the calmness prevails in you. So let's move to the next slide. Yes. So if you go onto the website, www.freemeditation.com.au/May22, you will be able to find the previous recordings. And if you have any doubt, you can just go back to those. You can be connected with us on WhatsApp. If you have any doubts, just shoot your messages. And if you really want a personalized sort of message or a personalized attention, you can just send an email to the email ID that's on the screen. Tomorrow's agenda we'll be going deeper into thoughtless awareness. It will be thoughtless awareness part 3, but we'll also be having a foot soak. So I would request you all to have your foot soak stuff, that is a tub, a mug, a tumbler, and a towel, some salt ready with you. And well, thank you for meditating with us today. Let us open the floor for question and answers. I'd request you all to turn on your mics and your cameras. And if you have any questions, please shoot. If you just want to share your experiences, any suggestions. Do we have any new seeker here? Riaz Zubairi, were you with us before?
Yeah, he's actually sent a very nice direct message. I'm not sure if he's still here because he's from
He's here, I see him. Would you want, if there's anything you want to say or ask something, Riaz?
Oh, there he is.
No, I think, never mind. But I'm glad that you sent a personal message. Anybody else?
We have a question on the YouTube from a new seeker. If the thoughtless state is not achieved for some time, will chakras be affected? And by raising Kundalini and taking Bandhan, will it protect the chakras in 3 channels?
Would you want to answer, Sobhik Bhaiya?
That is a very good question, actually. Right in the beginning, when we started to show you how to take the bandhan and raise Kundalini, we actually said this. After the realization, and when the energy began to flow on your hands, because the chakras are also at the tip of your finger, the energy actually comes from your fingertips too. So when you raise your Kundalini, the Kundalini knows that you are actually expressing your desire for her to rise up with the movement of your hand. So we imitate the movement, the spiral movement of the Kundalini when we raise our Kundalini. And when we take the mantra and we spread the auras around, also the vibrations from our chakras. So chakras are like wheel, and they produce the vibrations, you can say. The Chaitanya, it is called. So that spreads around all our nadis, and they in turn protect us from outer attack, you can say, like from thoughts that comes as a number of thoughts bombarding our attention, our mind. So yes, in short, answer is yes, but how? That was a little bit long answer. That's how it
Thank you.
protects us. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for the answer. Anybody else?
Yeah, anyone else who would like to ask a question or clarification?
Siobhan, somebody did raise a hand.
Howie.
No. Howie. Yes, Howie.
Hi, hello everyone. Thank you
Hello.
so much. Yeah, hi. What is the last song? I guess the title of that song. It was very beautiful. You know.
It was Dhyanate Rangarle. Maybe I
Oh.
can better explain it. I think the title.
Yeah, it was very, very nice. I think I've heard it before, and because I guess when you hear it for the first time, and then sometimes second, third time, and then you kind of just remember, I guess, all the memories or the vibrations flowing through, the performance or things like that. So I just want to, do you know the title of that song?
It's a Marathi language composition actually, and what it means is that I mean the word by word, if you go, it's like meditation is painted, but like it's what they are trying to say is that when you are growing into meditation, or you're just settled into meditation, right? And then what happens? That's what that song kind of describes. So Dhyana te rangale sahasrara dwari. So sahasrara is this, and the door of sahasrara. So they're saying when we are at the door of the sahasrara, we are into meditation, and that state is so beautiful and comforting. We just love to be there. So that's short essence of the song.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah, and in fact, that was composed in Australia actually, very interestingly, and they put a very nice music on it as well. So yeah, beautiful composition.